Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are an OD, welcome back, guys. So I wanted to come to you guys with some new content, something that I can't even remember if I've ever done this on my channel before, but if not, I wanted to record me doing people makeup. As you all know, I am a makeup artist, so I do have clients, but I just never thought, but with the way social media and technology is always evolving and how people are marketing nowadays, I felt like I wanted to branch out a little bit out of my comfort zone and record this video. You guys know this is my sister. She came and got her makeup done before she had to go to a concert. She was going to see, I think it was CoCoJones. I was trying to think of her last name. So I'm doing her makeup and we're just doing something real. So honestly, I really wish I would have did something more simpler than this. But honestly, in my head, she let me do whatever. And I wanted to do a cut crease. I honestly wish I didn't because of the type of environment she was going to be in, but they ended up postponing the show, so it kind of like worked itself out anyway. But so as you see here, I'm just going in and prepping the brows with my NYX brow, I think it's called brow gel, and then I'm going in with my Morphe eyebrow pencil, and I'm also going back and forth with that in the elf pencil, just filling in the brows. She naturally has one brow a little bit different than the other. I mean, we all have sister brows, but like one of hers is very defined. So I try not to like reshape people's brows when they come to me. So I just try to fill in as best I can, clean them up, and do the best adjusting I can. And later on in the video, after I do her whole face, I go back in and fix the brows because it still was bothering me. But I'm gonna let y'all watch it a lot, and I may come in and out, just to give y'all some feedback and just what I'm doing here in these couple steps. Okay, so for me, when I like pick how do I say acrylic, Lord? When I pick a concealer, I always like to go out with either two shades lighter or the shade that I would more than likely use as the concealer for their T-zone area. And that's just, and I feel like that just helps, it helps bring the look all together. So that's one of my reasons, that's my reason for picking my concealer when I'm cleaning up the brows, or how I pick it. Okay, so see here, it started off good, but in the next step, you'll see when I cleaned up the top of it, is when the brows just took a turn. But at the end, we do get it together, but I really don't know. I don't know why I didn't see this in this point, but I didn't see it until the end. But you'll see, I don't think I show that part on camera, but you'll see that they do get corrected. But I'm just going here with my Juvia's Place Warrior palette with the brown shade, and I'm just using that as a transition shade as I begin the cut crease. Alright, so here I'm going in to cut the lid, but so I'm using a very flat and tiny brush. I know a lot of other MUAs use the big wide brushes or more flat brush. I like this because it gives me more control, and for me, I'd rather do it, take my time and do it than try to go fast and do it and then maybe make mistakes that I have to clean up later. So that's why I use a smaller brush, but I guess I may eventually switch it up and do the bigger brushes, but for now I like it, and because I do it so much, it doesn't take too much of my time as someone may think it does because the brush is smaller. And for me, I like to use the actual brush of the concealer than actually going and putting the product down, because I find myself using more than what's needed. So I just come from the brush onto the lid, and I'm actually using a concealer, one of the lighter shades that would be closer to the eyeshadow tone that I'm going to apply on top of the lid. And I find that to be more beneficial because it'll make that color pop or show more direct than it would if I use like a white base or a lighter tone concealer. So once I apply that, my cut creases to the desired length, I will go in with my blender brush and blend out the edges because it'll make it for a softer look when I'm applying the outer shades to the lid. Before I blend out any shades, I go in with the blotting method, and I do this because it helps eliminate uneven shadow. When I do the blot method, it'll make sure the same consistency and product goes on this lid evenly across. Then if I do like the blending, like where you do the stroke method, then it's an opportunity where the eyeshadow will not be applied evenly as it may be on the other side or in certain areas. Look at me now all late in the game trying to show y'all what I'm using. I did tell y'all, but I guess I just realized like, oh, I should be more professional and show y'all. So I tell y'all I'm getting used to it. So I'm sorry if the quality is not A1 or how y'all used to see other NUAs do people makeup, but I'm getting used to it. This is new to me. So we are trial and error and we seeing what works. But here I'm going back in with the brown and the darker brown from that palette, and I'm just blending out the edges so that we can make it for a more seamless blend and give it a soft, natural cut crease. Now for me, eyeliner is it's hard. I feel like maybe other makeup artists have issues. Like there's one thing that they like struggle or it takes them a while. And eyeliner is just that thing for me. Maybe that's not for everybody, but maybe that's just what I tell myself so I can feel okay about me struggling with it. But anywho, I'm going in with my e.l.f. liquid liner, and I'm just going to give a small outline on the bottom of the lid. So yeah, it wasn't a small outline. I ended up deciding to smoke out the corner some more. So I did the eyeliner to like the tip or like the front of where the eye gets smoky. And that is where I'm going to begin to smoke out the lid. So I stopped the liner there because you wouldn't see it after that if I continued it past that point. And I felt like it would help draw more attention if it kind of helped define at that little peak of the smokiness. So in these next couple of steps, I'm just going back in with the different shadows, just blending it out more, trying to help make sure that it's a seamless blend and it's just getting soft and not too harsh because I'm using black. I feel like sometimes when you use black, it can look too detailed, if that's the best way to describe it, like too there, I don't know. But yeah, so I just want to make sure that this look is becoming more soft. So I do go back in with the brown in front of the black and like just blend it out to it. So I think that definitely helped out as well. So that's what you're seeing me doing these next couple steps. So a lot of the steps were missed here, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But I am just blending out the makeup. And you see here, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy these type of tutorials. I'm just wanting to provide you guys with different content that's still, circled around the areas that I enjoy and I seek passion in. If you like this video, made it this far, please don't forget the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss an upload. And as always, stay true and stay you, and I will see you guys in the next video.